Welcome back to another Monday drum lesson. I'm Nate Brown. For this lesson, you'll need the sheet music called Here Comes the Halftime, and of course you can get that at onlinedrummer.com in the link below. And just a quick note for those of you that are following the lesson series on onlinedrummer.com, Patrick Marsapoyle is going to be off and on with his Wednesday lessons for the next couple months. He's going to be on the road a little bit. But we still have Alex Ribchester lessons on Thursday. Steve Lee's posting sheet music and videos throughout the week. Every Saturday, we've got a new drum beat. And of course, our transcription team is pushing out songs all throughout the week. So check out onlinedrummer.com. This lesson focuses on halftime. And you may not be familiar with that term halftime, but you're probably familiar with the feel of a halftime groove. Songs like Fool in the Rain by Led Zeppelin, Rosanna by Toto. And more modern songs, Toxicity by System of a Down uses a halftime feel throughout. Well, not throughout, but in places. And then The Phoenix by Fall Out Boy. That's a current hit. The halftime groove is easy to understand. If you look at the first thing I have written on the page, this is a common beat. And in common beats, the backbeat, which is usually played by the snare drum, is on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. You probably have a set of grooves that you like to go to, and most likely 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That snare's on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A halftime groove simply moves the snare backbeat to beat 3. So look at the second thing I have written. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are really simplistic examples in that they're just using quarter notes, but that's just so you can see the difference easier. One's got a backbeat on 2 and 4. The halftime has a backbeat on 3. A more famous and perhaps more difficult halftime groove is Rosanna by Toto. And if you listen to the backbeat of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in this lesson, I want to focus on a more modern example of the halftime groove. And this is The Phoenix by Fall Out Boy. So look at the excerpt of The Phoenix below. And if you want the full sheet, you can get that at onlinedrummer.com. The groove starts in as just a normal disco beat. That's when both feet are moving together, hi-hat and bass. The right stick is hitting ands, 1 and 2 and 3. And the snare is, left stick on the snare is playing the backbeat on 2 and 4. So the drum fills on measure 114 and 1 and 2 and 3 and the 4. It's a triplet at the end. You can count it triplet 4 or 3 and the 4. I use the sticking right, left on the snare, then the right, right. And be ready for the double crash on beat 1. That fill leads us into the halftime groove. So at measure 115, it starts with a double crash. 1. So you can see that the backbeat has switched to beat 3. 1. If I don't count it out loud, it sounds like we just cut the tempo in half, and that's where the name halftime comes. You can see the different feel. I'll play the whole thing for you. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and you have a better understanding of what the term halftime means. And though you've already been able to recognize the feel, you knew something was different, now you have a term to match with it. This is a fun song to play, so if you want the full sheet music, you can get that at onlinedrummer.com. It's by Steve Lee. We also have the full sheet music for the Rosanna, or the Rosanna Shuffle is what it's commonly called, but Rosanna by Toto. That's a great halftime groove. Have a great week of drums. I will see you next Monday. Keep drumming.